We love buzzwords.
I should have printed it out, really.
We'll just have it down in front of you if you like.
Yeah.
So in your own time, just introduce who you are and who I'm watching.
Okay. Hi, I'm Daniela Belanca. I'm Closer's resident beauty expert, and today I'm going to share with you 2 brilliant products on my radar that you will like.
So again.
Hi, I'm Daniela Belanca. I'm Closer's resident beauty expert, and I'm lucky enough to test all the new products on the market. And today I'm going to share with you the 2. Let me think about what I'm going to say first. Then I'm not doing it on the spot. Hi, I'm Daniela Belanca. I'm Closer's resident beauty expert, and I'm lucky enough to test all the new products that launch into the beauty arena. But today I want to share with you my 2 favourites. One is a beauty classic that every lady should have in her handbag, and the other is something really exciting, really new, and something you will want to get your mitts on. So let's start with Urban Decay's Naked Palette, which has 12 really super wearable shades. It's actually become something of a cult product, and the reason being is that these are really practical shades, and the pigment is so strong, it's so rich that actually it doesn't matter what your skin tone is, because there really is something for everybody. And what I love about this actually is that each of the shades have different finishes. So some of them are quite matte, some of them have really gorgeous sheen, and some of them are actually quite sparkly. So whether you want to master a daytime look and go for something quite natural, or you really want to go for that hot smoky eye, then really this palette has everything you need.
Great.
Do you want me to?
No, so now start talking to Taylor about how you're going to apply it and what it's going to look like.
Okay. So what I'm going to do with Taylor here is I'm going to start with one of the natural, the very light shades, and you'll see actually it comes with a brilliant brush, which is really soft, great to use, and you're going to see here how even this really light shade here, which is called High, will really show up beautifully on Taylor's skin. And actually these are half-baked shadows, which means that you don't get the creasing in the middle, and because what happens is your eyelids are actually very, very thin. So firstly you need a base colour, so it's best to start with something really light. And also they produce quite a lot of oil, so it doesn't actually matter if your skin's quite dry. Naturally your eyelids will be quite oily, so this is quite absorbent, and the minerals will just pick up any excess oil. So that's showing up really beautifully, as you can see there. And that's just one coat. I haven't had to apply lots on, so it really is great value. It's a great quality product. I'm just going to take it a little bit darker on the inside, just so you can see a different texture. We're going to put a bit of the gunmetal on here, which is called Armour. And you'll see it's got a really chunky pigment to it, but it's quite sparkly. We'll just tap off the excess. Just close your eyes for me, Taylor. I'm just going to brush just inside the socket crease here. And you'll see that completely effortlessly, we've got 2 tones there, really beautifully blended together. And actually, the pigment doesn't really fall very much either, so there's not much cleaning up to do. But what I would recommend is that you do your eyes before you do your foundation. That way you can clean up any mess and then just get a really perfect base afterwards.
Perfect.
Is that enough?
Lovely, yeah. Anything to do with what the look is going to be coming up? How will that fit in with the trends?
What, this one?
Yeah, next year. I mean, live by all means.
Okay, so it isn't. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
But it's pointing out that you're the expert.
Right.
So you're letting them in on all these secrets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And don't worry about smiling.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, smile.
I'll use another brush actually. Just to make this look a little bit more modern, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak it from the brown taupey shades, and I'm going to add a bit more charcoal and even a little bit. We've got a gorgeous colour here called Smolder, which is like an aubergine colour. It's just almost a cross between grey and purple. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put it on the outside of Taylor's eyes, just here, just darkening right by the brow crease, just so that you get this really beautiful two-tone effect. Just going to go a little bit heavier because it is party season. We do want something a little bit more sultry, and actually if you just go inside the socket crease, it will just help to contour as well. And once you've actually pressed some colour onto the lids, just take your blending brush and give it a little sweep. This will just help blend the colours beautifully. Take a sponge here just to brush off the excess. Just going to go in a little bit darker. And you'll just see how silky these are. They just don't take any effort at all. I mean, you would normally think that smoky eye is something that only the experts can do, but actually this kit makes it really easy to do it at home yourself. It's really practical. This is probably a bit more nighttime, but if you want something a bit lighter, you can stick to the matte shadows. What I can do here is just to show you is we'll go with a lighter colour. This is just a nice golden brown, just a little bit more natural, a little bit more seamless, which was obviously a big hit on the catwalk this year. And taking it a bit lighter on the inside, you'll see that this colour here is actually really matte. And what that means is that you don't get any glitter particles falling underneath the eye. And it just takes it a bit more into daytime, which is what we're trying to achieve. And then we'll just try one of the matte colours, which is called Whiskey, which is a dark, very matte brown. And what you can do actually, you can use this on its own as an eyeliner. If you just take a really thick brush like this, and you just press the colour into the brush, and then you just press it along the eye line. And this is just a softer way to achieve a nice lined lash without actually going heavy on eyeliner. This is actually really nice to do in the daytime as well, actually. It will just give you that great lash definition. And you can take the colour out a little bit, just to wing it like a feline flick almost. Great.
Perfect. Lovely.
Do you want to do it? Should we do it again? Do you want to take a couple of?
No, I think that's fine, because there is only, to be honest, so much you can say when you're looking at a thing. Out of it. Okay, so what next?
Well, we might need something to put down. I don't know if you've got like a...
Oh, this is for the...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let me go and get paper.
We'll give it a go. Cute. It's cute, isn't it? I have got a Pro set actually at home, but I've just moved house and it's all, everything's sort of half in boxes.
Everywhere.
So I just
Can I see the naked?
Yeah, of course.
I just want to see the names. I love naked.
Actually, I was quite surprised how much it does really show up.
Oh look. It does. I love that one.
Oh, now the only thing is you've got nail varnish on, haven't you? You got
This
nail
is
varnish?
just polish, like regular polish.
Yeah, I haven't got any. I didn't think to bring a remover actually. I've only got makeup remover.
I'll do something else then.
Okay.
Do you want to do lips?
You can do lips, yeah.
I want to make sure you get the whole outfit together.
Tony just looks after me.
Yeah, that's it. You tell me what other intern's getting this treatment.
baby doll.
So I think you're talking about why you've chosen it,
Okay.
of all the others that you could choose.
Yeah.
Remember that QVC is quality, value and convenience.
Right.
So those are the three things you really need to be getting over.
Okay.
You know, this may be a little bit more expensive than you're used to, but it'll last longer,
Yeah.
and you can tell the quality that are in Dorm, but it's great value for money, and you know how easy it is because you only need this rather than something else.
Yeah,
That sort of thing.
perfect. Okay, no problem. Let me just find my lip brush.
So do you do shows and other things
No, what do you mean? Like,
for Closer?
no, just we get invited to loads of shows, but because we don't utilise it for copy,
Yeah.
we can't really warrant being out the
Justify
office.
it, no.
And at the end of the day, there's only Cat and I now, and we cover fashion, beauty, and interiors. So on a weekly, there's just not enough time.
No.
I'd love to. I mean, if you're on a monthly, you can swim around, you know, the days.
There aren't
on
many of
end.
those left there now, are there?
No, well, they're not doing so great, to be honest, are they?
no.
But then I think the whole the landscape's changing, isn't it? So
Yeah, very much so.
I still think no one really knows what the next thing is, but we know that the rest is sort of all on its way out.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's going, you just
Yeah.
know what's coming.
I mean, did you hear FH Chairman Sue closed
Yeah,
this week?
yeah.
We had an announcement yesterday.
To be honest, I'm amazed they've remained as long as
Yeah,
they
me too,
have.
Me too.
I mean, it's like page 3. It's,
I know. Also, the men's market, it's always been weak in this country.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And you're competing with Locker and what are they are? All those freebie giveaways.
Yeah, yes, well,
Very
NME's
glossy.
gone free, hasn't it? NME.
Really?
Yeah. They hand it out like stylist and shortlist.
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
so-
stylist and shortlist, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And there's a new one that's called Locker I saw in the gym the other day.
Oh,
I'm
right, I
thinking,
don't know that one.
well,
Yeah.
it's something with a bit of a military bias as far as I can see.
Oh,
but
really?
anyway, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It,
Just what we need at this time, right?
it was pictures of Michelle Keegan in various states of undress,
Oh, right.
as far as I could see.
Wow, how on earth did they get their hands on her at?
Because she's starring in Soldier,
Oh, yeah,
new
of course,
series
yeah.
coming up.
Yeah, but her agent is very particular, although I know she's recently moved agents, but before she was quite difficult to get
Was
hold
she?
of. Yeah. Yeah.
Who was she with?
I don't know who she's with now, but she was with a lady called Laura. Is it Laura? Oh, now you've said Laura Geller. I've just got Laura Geller in my
I
head.
can say Laura Koonsberg. No, it's not her.
No. No. I can't remember. Yeah, she was very nice.
Yeah, well, you do get all the best jobs, don't you? Having to deal with all of those.
Oh,
And
God.
I know Ali used to as well.
Ali's very good at it. She's
I
got
know.
a charm.
I don't know how she puts up with some of the bullshit.
Oh yeah, she's
Especially
good.
Amanda Stocks.
Oh, Amanda.
That's
Yeah.
a piece of work,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah.
Is she a friend of yours?
No.
No.
God, no. I haven't done any shoots with her for ages. She used to call all the time. I would always pick up Ali's phone. It'd be Amanda on the phone. But yeah,
Wheedle, wheedle, wheedle.
yeah. They're all of an ilk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
I think it's quite a lonely job, to be honest. I mean, you have to isolate.
Well, yeah, because also what they do is they turn the clients into bitches.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Well, they live for the client, so
Yeah.
their life is just morphed into another person's until they're
yeah,
gone.
no,
And then,
and you cannot forget that that client may go tomorrow,
yeah.
but this magazine will be here, you know, long
Yeah.
after. But they
They
forget
don't
that.
care. And
Yeah.
the difficulty now is our budgets are so small.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't have the power that we used to have, to be
No.
honest.
No.
So
Well.
I'm not interested.
So, well, let's hope
Well,
she
yeah.
goes back to working in an abattoir or wherever she started.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll cut out
Moving
Amanda
upwards.
Stocks from the edit.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, oh God. We'll be in trouble then.
I've told her to her face, so you know, there's nothing that she
Nothing
doesn't
to hide
know.
here.
Nothing to hide.
Right.
Right, onwards and upwards.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a product that I really want to share with you. It's quite luxurious, but it's worth every penny because it actually does two jobs. It's Yves Saint Laurent Kiss and Blush Baby Doll. It comes in 8 different shades, but other than just being a lip tint, this is actually a cheek tint too. So actually it's a perfect piece for your clutch bag, especially on the run up to Christmas, because it means instead of putting 2 products in your handbag or loading it with everything else, this does both the jobs that you need. And actually it's really creamy. And what that means is if you've got really dry lips, lipstick doesn't help because sometimes it really dries it out even more, whereas this will just ease straight over any cracks. Actually, Taylor, you don't have so dry lips. Your lips are really nice and soft, so but what you can do is, if they're seriously chapped, is just put a layer of lip balm on, blot it with a tissue, and then apply lip colour over the top. Because this has got a heart-shaped wand as well, which is actually patented, it means that you can really get into the creases. So just right in the corners, which can sometimes be a little bit tricky, you can just brush colour on. And it's got this little ball in the middle, and what that does is that just holds the colour so that it doesn't bleed around the edges. I'm just going to dip that back in. What you'll find is that you can layer the colour as well. So I've actually put this on quite lightly. Think of it like lip paint, really. You can add a layer, leave it to dry, and then reapply. Just getting into the Cupid bow there really helps with that point there on the wand. You can just create really nice lines. So you don't even need a lip liner really. Just goes on really easy. If you just blot your lips for me. Right, you can see as it is now, that's quite fluid, quite translucent, quite nice for daytime. And now I'm going to add another layer just so we can build up the intensity of the colour. So again, we just remove a bit of the excess. It's actually got argan oil in as well, which is really nourishing for your lips. So you can keep reapplying without feeling guilty actually, because it is doing your lips some good as well. Just giving it a few vitamins, softening the skin, which a lot of lipsticks don't actually do. Tiny little smudge there. Just going to brush it away. There we go. A very classic but very beautiful red pillar box lips. And now I'm just going to show you how you can use it for cheeks too. Actually, you really do just need a smidgen because the colour is quite strong, and although it just needs layering for the lips, I think the best way to apply it for cheeks, especially if you do choose a red, is just to pop some on your wrist, on your hand, almost as if it's a palette. If you just smile for me, beautiful smile, thanks Taylor, and we'll just add a dot, and then we'll use our thumb just to brush in the colour, and it leaves a really nice stain, almost like a post-shower glow. And what that means is that it will actually last a lot longer. It's great. So you can just see the difference here. If you look at this side, thank you. This side's really glowing, like the skin's really dewy, really youthful. Just match it up again. So you just need a tiny, tiny amount. So if you smile again for me, Taylor, just add a blob colour right in the centre, and then just take your thumb and blend the colour outwards. And there we go. That's your party saviour, the Yves Saint Laurent Baby Doll Kiss and Blush in number 6. So like I said, there are 8 other colours. There's soft pinks, nudie colours. So if this is a bit strong for you, there will definitely be something else that will suit you perfectly.
Perfect. Well, I thought that was brilliant.
Did you?
Absolutely brilliant. Because you had the QVC in your head, didn't you? Quality, value, and...
Well, the thing is, it's not that different from Closer, actually.
No.
I mean, our audience is actually a bit younger.
Yes, I think you're right. I think QVC's is a 40-plus audience,
but
to be honest.
For us, we've just been hammered home on value, practicality.
Yeah.
Thank you for the